What up, friends? How are you doing? So, this is what I'm doing. Oh my god, my hand's so shaky because I was using all my muscles. So, some of you messy ladies watching me have already inboxed me, and they want to know, how do you get back? Because, we all have that pride and pesky ego. I'm a woman of 43 years old, okay? So I can't be doing the same shit I was doing when I was younger. So there was a point in my life when I became an adult, a mature adult. And I said, okay, look, this is when I had a epiphany, okay? I was in the street kicking a bitch's ass. And I was like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I'm in my 30s. I'm in the process of an adoption. I cannot be doing this. It was self-defense, but I said, you know what? Even if it's self-defense, you need to be the bigger person. I'm 43. Okay, that was like 8 years ago. I was so proud of myself because I didn't fall on the floor. The first rule when you're getting into a physical altercation is don't fall. Once you fall, that's it, okay? And for me, I've been in many fights, okay? And I'm not the type that has to win every fight. No. I do understand in life, you don't win all the battles, okay? And so I don't care if I lose, I don't care. But I'm not that type of person anymore. So some of you was asking me, how would I get back at people? What would I do? You ready for this? Okay. So I ended up, this motherfucker pissed me off. This bitch, okay? This fucking dumb ass bitch started rumors about me that were not even true. I don't know what it is about people who just start rumors about me, because I know I give off a different vibe than I actually am. I actually get misjudged all the time. I'm misunderstood. I have that on my Instagram for a reason, because people really think I'm some type of hood rat whore type of chick, Olivia type, and I'm not. I'm far from that. And I've never been like that. I've always been the relationship type. I'm the type that's going to be married. Like, I see myself being married. I don't see myself just fucking around, and I've always been like that. I've always been like a family person. And so people always misjudge me. And when they talk shit about me and tell people lies about me, when people find out the truth, they're like, oh, you're not at all like the way I thought you were, because so-and-so said this and so-and-so said that. You got to think about it, okay? If you don't know anybody, but somebody's saying something about this other person, you have to think why. There's always a reason why. Is it possible that I know something that they don't want me to say? Well, yeah, of course I know something that people don't want me to say. So that's why they will say things about me and tell other people and recruit other people to not like me, right? So back to my main subject, okay? Don't always believe people's word for it, is all I'm going to say on judging people. Use your own judgment. Like, you meet the person and you find out for yourself how they are. You know what I mean? Don't be like just taking other people's words for it. I used to do that, so I took my own advice. Anyways, back to the revenge. Okay, what did I do? Let's get to the juicy stuff. What I did for revenge. Okay, this fucking bitch was talking shit about me. This was back in my 20s, early 20s, okay? For no fucking reason, okay? She just didn't like me because she wasn't me. I don't know. And so what the fuck did I do? I sent somebody to fuck her husband. Guess I did. I sure did. Yep, I did. I had friends like that who were ready and willing. Okay, even though I'm not that type to sleep around, I had friends that were ready and willing. And I can, just because we don't have the same lifestyle and we share different values, don't think I judge anybody. I don't. If that's how you want to spread yourself thin out like that, go for it. I'm happy for you if that makes you happy. For me, I can't do that. I don't do that. That's just not me. I've just never been that type of person. Once you, like, I don't just sleep with just anybody, okay? I don't do that. But I did have friends that were very fluid, and I did not judge them because that's their body, not mine. But they were ready and willing. go fuck that man and go fuck up her life. Yeah, I've done that before. I've done that before. I know I'm not proud of it. I know I don't do that anymore. But that was me in my early 20s. I think I was like 19. I think I was like 18 or 19, like barely legal. Fucking getting back and revenge and shit. And what else did I do? It's honestly not even worth it. Like, revenge is never good, okay? And this is me as a grown woman. What did I get out of the revenge? What did I get out of it? Did I get satisfaction out of it? Yes, I did. I sure did. Did I, I mean, yeah, it lasted long because nobody ever found out. You have to understand, I have some friends that are down to do anything, okay? And that's why you shouldn't fuck with people, because you think they're weak. People always assume I'm weak because I'm not, I mean, I'm tall, but I'm not tall. You know what I mean? And people always assume, just because, like that girl, when I had the epiphany that I needed to change my life, she was like 5'9". I brought that bitch down to her knees, okay? I did that. I remember thinking, don't fall, bitch, because you fall down, that's it. You're done. She's gonna fuck you over, because she's already, bigger than you. I remember saying that to myself mentally, and I was like, I need to change my life around. I can't be doing this. Like, what's wrong with me, But even if somebody were to come up to me and confront me, like so many people want to, right? I honestly wouldn't even argue with anybody. I would probably be like, okay, like, what the fuck you want me to do? You think I'm a bitch? Okay, then I'm a bitch. I'm like in my era where I'm done fighting, okay? I'm done fighting. No more revenge. It doesn't even do the same thing that it used to do to me back then. Like, I used to be like, get satisfaction because you hurt me, so I'm gonna hurt you. I was a hurt person back then. I'm not hurt anymore, so that's why it doesn't bother me when people talk about me. I don't care, because you're just a distraction, okay? You're just a distraction from where I'm supposed to go. Basically, is how I see it, But anyway, so yeah, I'm just gonna give you one example because I don't want to expose myself, but that was one example of what I did to some fucking bitch she just didn't like me. You know how sometimes you just meet somebody, you just don't like them? That's how she was with me. I give everybody a chance, okay? I really do. I give everybody a chance, okay? And for some reason, she just didn't like me. And there have been many instances in my life where people just met me and they just didn't like me. And I don't know what it is. It was either because of who I was related to, because of my sister, my brother, or maybe somebody I was in a relationship with. I don't know. Or who my best friend was. There was no logical reason for these people not to like me. But they went out of their way not to like me. So, yeah. That even transferred over in adulthood. Recently, people just didn't like me because maybe I knew some information about them and they thought I was going to say it, and I never did. You know why? Because that's not my place. Those are your lies. I'm not going to fucking... Just know I know. I know, you know. And you know that I know. And that's why you wanted everybody to hate me, And it did work for the most part. I mean, I can't hate you for that, because you can tell somebody, but they don't have to listen. You know what I mean? Anyways, so, like I said, just be the bigger person and ignore. But I do understand why Yanni had to do it. The bitch was saying to pull up, so that's what the fuck she did. She pulled up, okay? And now Liv is like, oh my God, she's like a stalker. And she's like, you're the one that told her. You sat your fat ass online and you said, this is where I'm going to be at court. You told all of us. Anybody could have pulled up. And you're lucky it was her, somebody who didn't want to hurt you. What if somebody else would have went there who has less than you and has nothing to lose? Like a leech, like you. Like, then what? People want to go viral so much these days, and you don't think this is going to become a trend? Once people see things online, like they'll see one person do it, so they'll try to outdo the other person, and the next time maybe they'll get physical. Like, She really, especially since she's still talking shit. You know, she went live right after eating her burger in front of a large crowd, you know. I think why she's upset is because she wasn't ready to film. She was getting camera ready in the restroom, right? And then she just came out of nowhere. She wasn't expecting her to go in the bathroom. Like, the bathroom was like a private place. There was no witnesses. She couldn't even scream at anybody. I think she had to leave like the bathroom to say like, oh, help me or whatever. But it happened for a reason. They were meant to see each other for a reason. And I think each was a lesson for each of them. Because, you know, in life we go through lessons. We go through shit, okay? Because God's trying to show us something, right? So, one for Yanni, to give her peace, to prove to her, stop fucking talking about me and leave me the fuck alone because I ain't the one. And for Liv is to shut the fuck up. If you do not shut the fuck up, I'm going to send somebody bigger, badder, and somebody that will probably physically harm you. And yes, God will do that. If you don't get your shit together, it'll happen. Okay? But she doesn't believe in God anyways because she's always mocking God. But we're not going to talk about that right now. Anyways, so yeah, I used to do some vicious things like that. You know, I've been out on my own for a very long time. So a lot of people thought they could take advantage of me because I guess because they just thought I didn't have parents or anybody that loved me because I was by myself, you know. But I never needed anybody. Never. And even as an adult. Like, it's cool, like, if my family wants to talk to me, and that's, you know, it's even better, right? Even better for me. But I don't depend on that. You know what I mean? I don't depend on that. And people think because you're standing by yourself that you're weak. And I'm not weak. Believe you me, I am not weak. I'm not weak at all. I may look like it, and I'm a lot more mellow than I was when I was younger, okay? I was a bit crazy, okay? And then the thing with me is I have a very innocent face. I have like a baby face. I've always had like a baby face. And I look innocent, but girl, if I tell you the shit I used to get into, the things these eyeballs have seen, the fucking, oh my gosh, you wouldn't even believe it. And I do still live in the neighborhood that I grew up in. I just live like 5 minutes from my mom, and I grew up in my mom's house. Like, I'm still in the neighborhood, you know what I mean? I didn't go anywhere. I live in a corner lot, okay? And but people just assume just because you're by yourself that you're weak. Don't ever judge a book by its cover, but people are gonna do it. But I just don't see why people fuck with each other. Like, why doesn't Liv just shut the fuck up? But there she goes, still running her mouth. Like, where was all that energy when Yanni was right there in your fucking face? She was right there, and you're probably breathing in the same air. You know what I mean? But she didn't. She's like, just please. What did she say? Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Really? You're not leaving her grandma alone. Like, she doesn't see what she is doing is wrong, you know? She doesn't get it. And her mom should be like, will you stop? You're putting me and your baby in danger. Like, she's not even thinking about anybody else. She's just thinking about the satisfaction that she gets by talking bad about the deceased and talking about babies that didn't make it to earth, okay? She's not thinking about her mom or her son. She's not thinking about neither one of them. She's just thinking about herself. She's being selfish like she always has been, okay? And that's all I have to say. My break's over. Anyways, so I'm going to go back to what I was doing. And I hope y'all have a good Friday. I'm enjoying myself by myself. And I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.